tenure, but believes their core mandate of protecting civilians is an incredibly difficult issue to manage. Herve Ladsous was speaking to the press after over 5 years as the Under-Secretary General for Peacekeeping, as deployments have happened in increasingly complicated theatres, often where there was a fragile peace to keep or none at all. And with the rising concerns about funding for peacekeeping operations, he did reveal that 3 missions would be shut down within the next year.
He's been at the helm of the UN's vast peacekeeping operation since September 2011. 16 missions, 9 in Africa, and a force 92,000 strong, provided by multiple UN member states.
In many cases, too many cases, the fact that there is no political process. Yes, peacekeeping is about political solutions. The visible part is the soldiers, the uniforms, policemen, but the reality is that we're there to serve a political solution. And quite often, it was a case in Mali initially, it was a case in CAR initially, there was no political solution in sight. And that is a problem, of course. Is there a peace to defend? Is there a peace to keep?
While he's led efforts to modernize operations, including introducing surveillance drones and radar equipment, among others, new non-state actors think Al-Shabaab, Al-Qaeda and so on, who deploy asymmetric attacks, often targeting blue helmets, have complicated the work of peacekeepers. 99 died last year alone, while the sexual exploitation by peacekeepers in various theatres exposed failures all the way to the top.
He lamented the lack of support from the Security Council in enforcing mandates and incorporating the recommendations of the Secretariat, most notably calls for an arms embargo on South Sudan.
It happens sometimes that the advice of the Secretariat is not followed. I do maintain that an embargo on sales of weapons and ammunition to South Sudan actors, all of them, not only the government, would have made a lot of sense.
Improvements in the political and security environment in Liberia, Haiti and Côte d'Ivoire are likely to see missions closed there within the year.
The heart of our mandates in peacekeeping these days is about protection of civilians. And it is an incredibly difficult issue. We've done a lot to train the people, to think about new ways, new methods, yet we cannot have a peacekeeper behind every single citizen in the theaters. So, yes, I have to acknowledge sometimes there have been failures, and every failure is one failure too many. But at the same time, how many people have we saved? Even in Juba, I visited the POC sites, 220,000 South Sudanese presently, who probably would not be alive if we had not taken them on our sites to protect them.
Hello, everybody.
And as the United States pushes for a review of the peacekeeping budget, which currently stands at over $7 billion annually, he revealed that the cost of a UN deployment was 3/4 less than a similar operation done nationally by a big Western country. Bryce-Pease, SABC News, New York.